we all have different levels of performativeness to us, right? And so what we started this
Absolutely.
conversation with, what I talked about, was me performing a certain way, putting on a certain hat and suit, be like, I'm the young business guy who's all about finance and building things that actually serve the world. That within itself is an identity in which I can perform to the world to pretty much have the world say, hey, please love me. Am I
Mm,
worthy now?
right.
You know, and when you really get to that level and you understand that so much of our performativeness that we feel, whether it's that gut instinct that we feel, right, that we have to be right when a camera's pointing our direction or we're talking to a certain person,
Mm-hmm.
that's all coming from us just generally just want to be more loved.
Yeah.
And I have an immense amount of compassion because I myself am also going through this.
Oh,
Every
absolutely.
human I've ever met is going through to some extent. And so an immense amount of compassion and empathy for everyone at every level. That being said, if you're watching this, I think you're ready for the level of self-awareness to realize what aspects of your life you may be performing in that may not be
Yeah.
necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the same behavior of this guy, just to touch on this one more time, you can feel the wind up when he talks to you, and you can feel the wind down when it ends. And then as I'm just doing my thing around the grocery store, he wasn't ready to wind back up again. So he would literally turn away his entire body
Wow.
from me and continue, like, try to ignore and avoid I wasn't there.
Right.
That happens. We do that around people, I feel, because we felt as if we needed to perform, and either we empty the gas tank, we don't want to do it again, or just we're not in the moment. So, okay, good to go, get past. We could have just had a nice little, quick little 2-word banter thing if we wanted
Or
to.
like a fist
A
bump or
fist bump,
something
whatever it
light.
is,
Yeah.
you have a go, whatever it is.
Right.
So
Or joke.
there are certain little mannerisms people do
Yeah.
that would kind of show how they're feeling and how much they feel as if they need to perform around certain people or
Mm-hmm.
around to do certain things. And again, all that is because we don't feel enough love for ourselves, and we don't feel as if we can be our full self authentically, and that people would approve of that.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that have happened just in all of our lives to some extent, whether it's society, whether it's our teachers, whether it's our parents, whether it's things that happened to us our first job or college or whatever it could have happened, that we don't know it, but unconsciously is curating our behavior to be a certain avatar or to wear a certain mask that would make us feel good enough to be accepted,
Right.
good enough to be loved, and to feel enough.
Yeah.
And even myself, who I'd say is pretty advanced in this area, I still have that myself.
Right. So do I.
And so it's completely okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's funny because the part of you that you molded is simply just there to protect you. It's not a villain. It's not evil. It's just the version of ourselves we became to try to get the most love we possibly can, to feel enough and to feel all the great feelings that we're meant to feel in this world, in this life, right? So, yeah, I say all that with an immense amount of compassion and grace for myself,
Mm-hmm.
for what this has been, and very much filled with excitement of what this can look like for the next chapter. Like, I would love for us just to hop on Listen for Love going forward. Not for all of them. Of course, we'll still have the cooking sessions and the ones where it's more of a teacher and instructor. But I
Or
just want to
it's
hop on and be
themed.
like goofy goobers.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I'm so excited for, whether it's this podcast or other content we put out. We're
Yeah.
just being our full selves.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to feel just amazing. So I feel like we're doing that right now, and we'll continue that in different ways, just showing different parts of us. But yeah, I'm just immensely grateful to have a partner like you, and then now a business partner in our GM, that when they see parts of myself that I'm not fully expressing or embodying, whether it's for the sake of the company or for not, I have people in place to lovingly, respectfully show me that. And so, yeah, just immensely grateful for you and wanting goofy goober within me to be shared the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's amazing because, like, we can talk about this, and I think one of the reasons we're able to kind of see the layers of this so clearly is that we both have been on the inside of the struggle. Like, oh my gosh, this was a huge one for me when I was growing up, even up until like years ago. I still to some extent have this when it comes to like not wearing makeup. That's why like you won't see me, at least to this point. I've made videos in big shirt, which is my cotton shirt I wear like 80% of the day. But I still do have a little bit of a block around being seen in like a professional podcast with no makeup on. That'll be like my final boss, most likely. But I have a little bit of a recoil when like a camera comes out and I don't have like my face on. That's what I call it. That's what my mom called it when we were growing up. And so I know I still have this to some extent. I can also relate to what Cam was saying around like the need to like wind up and then wind down. I actually think I used to do that, which used to be really confusing for people because people can just feel when you're disconnected from your natural energy. That's what they're sensing. So how would it be to experiment with not having to wind up or wind down and just greeting someone from the space that you're in? Because if you were to be in a mood where you're like, oh man, I really don't want to talk to this person, then what would it be to be super light and be like, hey man, not having the best day, but good to see you? And how might that create more of an intrigue and more of a connection than any of the wind up, super positive, sharing a bunch about your life? Like, how might what you perceive to be like a bad impression or a bad moment end up making that person be like, I rock with that? Because it's honest. 100%. You know, it's honest and it helps people see themselves and give themselves permission for not having the best day and almost being like, wow. You just did that? Oh, cool. Like, that's what?
Can I talk about something that happened yesterday?
Of course you can.
So, I'm going to say this directing the camera. I fart a lot.
Oh.
So,
I did not see that coming. What?
You know, we're by each other all the time, right? And recently, do a lot more green drinks. I don't know what is going on. Broccoli. I've been gassing the house quite a bit. And you're around for that. And this happens when we're having dinner, when we're cuddling in bed, when we're whatever it is.
Everywhere.
And the past like year, and this may be a little too much. This is just the level of freedom I'm ready for. But I will yawn, burp, fart, pick my nose, like in front of anyone at any given time.
Yep.
If my body needs it and feels it, I'm doing it.
Right.
And she's
embodiment,
literally outbodiment. You know what I mean?
Oh my!
Shrek is like better out than in. I always say. Anyways, context.
Boy, oh.
Our entire relationship, she has been seeing me fart up a storm.
Yes, I have.
And maybe there's some digestive issues there that I'm working through. Whatever it is. Anyways.
Nut.
Anyways, I, up until very recently, have never heard you fart.
Not this.
And I'm like, you're not human.
Not that.
You're not human. And then there's every once in a while when, you know, the door's closed, you're using the bathroom, I hear it and I'm like, oh, it's happened. It happens. She's not a robot.
Well, he's also being quite chill about this. He will bust down the door and climb on top of me as I am on the toilet.
Imagine your whole life farting up a storm next to your woman.
Uh-huh.
And along with other things, to pick the nose, the burp, the yawn, whatever things that are quote unquote disrespectful to do, not ladylike to do, not gentleman worthy to do, whatever it is. And I'm doing these freely, and she's like kind of parading me like, okay, good job, type thing.
I parade you?
Yeah, you do.
When you fart?
Yes.
I guess I do kind of do that.
Yes.
I'm
and then
just supportive.
She has never done any of that to any level.
Okay.
And I'm around you all day.
Well, okay.
All day.
Let me correct the record, because when you fart and I don't make a positive reaction, you turn your head like, huh?
Yeah,
like you want to know that I liked it.
Yeah.
So now I do give like, well, Beaverton.
It's a feedback loop. The feedback loop.
Which now when I think about that, that's pretty hilarious.
Anyways, other day,
Fart
realized
parade.
You do fart. Just in your closed container. Understandable. Average human. This is literally a psychotic conversation we're having right now. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it feels good. We were in the bath together yesterday, which is another wild thing. Anyways, and the fart conversation came up.
Right.
And you said that you don't feel as if you can fart in front of me.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
my mom told me when we were younger that like women don't fart. And women don't fart like in front of people. It's like a private thing. And if you like allow yourself to fart in front of people, then like the mystery and the allure disappears.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, this is TMI, so sorry, mom, maybe she'll laugh at this, but I to this day have never heard my mom fart. Ever. So she has like that as a standing rule for like how women behave. So I got conditioned by it.
All respect and love in the world. That's just, she didn't make that up. That's just been going on for eons, thousands of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have to happen anymore.
Right.
Like, it's just a bodily function.
But,
like we talk about women's rights. Like, let's fart now. you
fart now.
You can do everything that a man can do. Free the fart.
Free the fart.
Free the fart. But this is, again, the funniest example.
Yeah.
For the performative thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I bring it up. It's like, this is, to connect the dots now. We get it.
Right.
Connect the toots. Anyways. Anyways. There's a certain part of it, it's like little societal things. And I bring up something so like small and stupid like a fart.
Right.
But there are different ways, especially for women and men in their own ways.
Yeah.
Where we've been told we can't be a certain way. And we're shamed by something that is a natural part of the human condition.